First question, what's the worst response you've gotten to your writing at Cornell?
I'm gonna read it. Comment on the Sun blog. Dear Sun, why is this asshat published?
Asshat.
His articles categorically feature complaining, reinforcement of normative values, moral self-righteousness, and bad, trying too hard jokes. For the sake of integrity, please replace him with someone else, or at least a video of a cat doing something cute. Sincerely, everyone with a brain.
I mean, I guess like one of the bigger things I've learned from the Sun is like how to disagree and how to express disagreement with people and to move past being upset or being angry and move into the point where you need to articulate your thoughts in a way that you can have a productive conversation, whether it's on paper or in person.
Yeah, I think a lot of times I have fleeting ideas, and having those deadlines really push you to get thoughts down on paper. And like what you said, develop ideas. But I also think a lot of times here we write things just for our professor or for our TA. And I think my writing actually changed a lot because I was suddenly writing for a more public audience. There was an editor to really help me, I guess, figure that out too, and to translate whether I was coming across clearly.
Yeah, you guys have written your Fair Well columns. What did you want to include in them, and what did you want to convey?
I think it was important to me to kind of say, like, thank you, because I'm, after all, just like a loser in college, and people like didn't have to read.
Yeah, pretty soon you're gonna be a loser in the real world.
Pretty soon, and then definitely nobody will read. But people did not have to read. Many did not read, but those who did, I guess I wanted to convey my appreciation, and those who kind of came up to me and said, give me their thoughts or talked to me about it or wrote me about it. I thought that was nice.
Yeah, well, the weather's been nice. I've been loving Cornell, and I think in general as a senior, there's a lot that you realize you miss, but I think I still wanted to include one paragraph of how bullshit I thought some things at Cornell were.
I did a little bit of that.
Yeah, I did that too.
But
I did a little end paragraph of
just wanted to keep it kind of real.
By the by.
No, I mean, it was a hopeful calling out of Cornell. Like, I love this place, and I think this is where it should improve and can improve.
A compliment sandwich.
And will improve. I don't know, the farewell column thing. It's a little, overwrought. I don't want to hear your shout outs or.
I mean, it's indulgent, but like pretty much everything we do is a little bit indulgent, and it's like but I do think it's a positive exercise. I mean, in my last column, I guess I wanted to be thankful for like a venue to do something I find to be like really good for my mental health and really good. I think writing's a really awesome outlet, and it's always been, and I appreciate just like the venue to do that. I don't really know if or how I will do that in the future.
Well, I think on the note of kind of being real about what's at Cornell, the good and the bad, that kind of takes away a little bit from just it being too personal. And I think in my column, I really try to say, like, not only what you can get out of Cornell, because I think a lot of final columns are kind of like that, like what I got out of it, what you can get out of it, but also what you can kind of put back into it and what you can actually do about things you think are bullshit.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I felt like throughout having a column, like some of my columns were more like calling to action, like, this is a problem, this is how I see something. And other times it was about like appreciation or something that's just like pleasant or nice. And I think that's okay to like let the pendulum swing between what you're feeling at that point.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I have mixed feelings on it, because to a certain extent you need to write your own voice and write what you're thinking about that week. But I mean, you sort of do have a little bit of a debt to your reader for picking it up and opening it, and you should give him something interesting.
Him?
Or her. Women read too. It was a neutral. I've been told that both men and women read.
Maybe it's time for a new question.
Not the illiterate.
All right, yeah.